In Costa Rica, by law, you have to rent a property for 3 years. One of the things that we do the most in my office is rentals. We normally close a good number of rentals every month, and most people come and they want to either rent for a few months or they want to rent for less than a year. Let me tell you about the law in Costa Rica if you're planning to rent a house in the country. Here in Costa Rica, depending on the type of property, the owner, the landlord, is going to ask you for 2 months deposit, or is going to ask you for 2 months deposit, first month of rent, and last month of rent. So that means about 4 payments. It depends on the property. It depends if you want the property furnished or unfurnished. In Costa Rica, by law, you have to rent a property for 3 years. But here is the key. If you're planning to rent a property in Costa Rica for less than 3 years, you still have to sign the contract for 3 years. But you have to make sure that in that contract is specified that after the first year you can leave without any issues, problems, or even losing your deposit. My name is John Ordonez, a real estate agent, broker in Costa Rica. Hit like, hit subscribe. We share all beautiful listings in our websites and also here in all our social media. When you find that house that you like, you have to make sure that you have the option to leave the property after the first 12 months. In the contract, you're gonna still see the 3-year length of the contract because it is by law. It's a requirement by law. If you do it for less, is not with the law, and if anything happens, then you're gonna have a problem with the contract. So it's 3 years. Make sure that you put a clause there that after the 12 months you can leave with no issues, and they have to give you your money back. After the 12 months, the landlord will have to return the deposit back to you within 30 or 60 days, depending on what you put on the contract. So remember, sometimes you're gonna be asked, depending on the property, to pay 1 or 2 deposits, 1 or 2 months in advance, maybe the last month. It depends on the value of the property and all those things. But also remember, 3 years, and you can put a clause for 1 year. I'll see you next time.